The moment that tiny beak cracks open the shell, it's pure magic. But raising healthy baby cockatiels takes more than just luck. In this video, I will show you everything you need to do from the first hatch to fully grown chicks, including tips even most breeders don't talk about. Stay with me, this is where the real journey begins. Welcome to Tutti Parrots. In part 1, we saw how I paired up my cockatiels and prepared their nest. Now, in part 2, the chicks are finally here. And trust me, this is where the real adventure begins. If you missed part 1, make sure to check it out after this video. Ever wondered what happens right after your cockatiel chicks hatch? It's not just cute chirping and fluffy feathers. There are critical things you must know in these early days to keep them alive and healthy. Stay with me because these first 24 hours can make or break everything. Stage 1. Right after hatching. Cockatiel chicks usually hatch one by one every other day, just like the eggs were laid. So don't panic if only one chick appears at first. The rest will follow naturally. For the first 20 hours, the parents won't feed the chicks. That's completely normal. The chicks absorb the yolk sac just before hatching, which keeps them nourished during this period. Make sure the parents are warm, calm, and undisturbed, so they continue to sit tightly on their chicks. Avoid opening the nest box frequently. Observe from a distance and let them settle. Interfering too soon can stress the parents and harm the chicks. Stage 2. Parents begins feeding. After the first 20 hours, the parents will usually start feeding the chicks. You will notice their crops, the bulges on their necks, slowly filling up. That's a great sign that feeding has begun. The first food the parents give is called crop milk, nutrient-rich secretion that helps the chicks grow strong in their first days. It's critical that both parents, especially the father, are involved in feeding. Watch carefully. Are the chicks' crops filling evenly? Are both parents entering the nest and staying calm? If you notice one chick isn't being fed or looks weak, it may need your help later. Let nature do its part first. Now, here is what most people won't tell you, but it's crucial. Most cockatiel chicks are born with intestinal inflammation. If left untreated, this condition can severely affect food absorption and often leads to death. The solution? Add a proper dose of bird-safe probiotics to the parent's water. Probiotics increase the good gut bacteria and reduce the harmful ones, helping to cure inflammation and promote healthy digestion from the start. Stage 3. Chick growth and development. As the days go by, you will notice some amazing change in your chicks. Here is what to expect and how to support their growth. Day 3 to 7. The chick's crop should look round and full after feeding. Don't touch them too much. Only check briefly to make sure feeding is happening. Day 8 to 14. Fine feeders start appearing. Eyes begin to open and they will become more responsive. Keep the parents on high-quality soft food diet rich in protein, calcium, and vitamins. From day 15 onwards, the chicks start gaining weight rapidly. Their movements become stronger and they begin chirping more. Now, it's a good time to slightly reduce disturbances around the nest. Watch out for warning signs like crop not emptying properly. Can be a sign of crop status, sticky droppings, or any smell from the nest. If anything feels off, consult an avian vet early. The earlier you act, the better chance the chicks has. Regular weight gain. Chicks should gain weight daily. If one of the chicks isn't growing or seems weaker than the others, it may need additional support. Skin color. A healthy chick has a bright pink and clear skin. If the skin looks pale or grayish, it may indicate weakness or illness. Feather growth begins. Between days 8 and 10, pink feathers start to grow, appearing as dark spots under the skin. This is a good sign of normal development. Equal feeding. Make sure all chicks are being fed properly. Sometimes the smaller ones get less food and might need extra attention. Step 4. Feeding cockatiel chicks week 1 to week 3. In this step, we'll look at how cockatiel chicks are fed during the first 3 weeks of their lives and what important tips you should keep in mind. Week 1. In first week, feeding is entirely done by the parents. They reject the taste soft food they have eaten and feed it the chicks. It's helpful to give the parents nutritious food like boiled eggs to ensure the chicks get rich and healthy nutrition. Week 2. Feed is still done by parents, but the chicks become hungrier and need more food. Make sure their crop is full and raw after each feeding. You can diversify the parents' diet with boiled eggs, soaked oats, soaked millet, and occasionally some sprouts. Week 3. Pin feeders start to appear, and chicks may begin pecking at food themselves, although they still rely on their parents. Watch closely. Sometimes the larger chicks get more food than the smaller ones. You may need to intervene. And the important note, if for any reason the parents stop feeding the chicks, you must separate the chicks and hand feed them using the special formula. But be careful, hand feeding baby cockatiel is very sensitive, and if you don't follow a specific instruction, the chicks may not survive. Week 3 and beyond. Parents feed thicker food as the chicks grow rapidly. Pin feeders are starting to open and chicks will become louder and more demanding. Increase calcium and vitamin intake in parents' diet to support feeder and bone development. From around 4 weeks, some chicks may start pecking at soft foods themselves. Continue monitoring crop fill, check weight, and energy levels. So far, you have seen how to help your cockatiel raise healthy chicks, from hatching to the first 3 weeks. But sometimes, things don't go as planned. If parents stop feeding, reject the chicks, or don't keep them warm enough, you need to step in and raise them by hand. But don't worry, I've got you. In part 3, I will show you exactly how to hand feed baby cockatiel like a pro, from preparing formula to keeping them warm and safe, step by step. So don't miss out. Subscribe now and hit the bell so you don't miss the next video. Let's raise these little fluff balls together. Thanks for watching and see you in the next video.